In today's video, we're discussing brand new Warhammer 40,000 lore. It's all about the big battle on Armageddon, this time focusing on one of the most vital battles that is going on, located around Hive Infernace. It has the Salamanders, it has orcs, mayhem, destruction, everything. So let's jump in and let's get waffling. So as the brutal war for Armageddon rages on, one city has become the nerve center of the Imperial war effort. This is Hive Infernace. Throughout Armageddon's long history of orc invasions, the seat of planetary government has shifted repeatedly as the battles rose and fell around the planet. Now that responsibility rests with Hive Infernace, making it one of the most strategically important locations on the entire planet. Now, what makes Hive Infernace so vital is that it remains one of the few Hive cities with a functioning spaceport. This allows troops, supplies, and reinforcements to continue to flow into the vital war zones on Armageddon. This is basically keeping the Imperial defenses and hopes alive. Now, recognizing this importance, Chapter Master Tushan of the Salamanders has established his command headquarters within the Hive's towering spires, directing his Adeptus Astartes operations across the sector of this conflict. Unfortunately though, the orcs know exactly how important this is. Greenskin forces are pushing to Hive Infernace relentlessly. Leading the assault is a notorious Death Skull's war boss, Gorzog Scumlooter, whose greedy eyes are fixed firmly on this forge complex. To an orc, a factory of pouring tanks, guns, and war gear is the ultimate prize. In an unusual move though, Gorzog has formed a fragile alliance with the cunning Snazbog, Slugtooth, and his ramshackle warband. Despite the constant rivalries that have plagued orc society, both leaders understand the value of capturing this Hive city and its vital forges. And with that alliance now established, the orcs have launched their assault, but the Salamanders, seeing this, have actually marched out and met the foe on the battlefield. And the account which we're about to read from just shows how glorious the Salamanders are, especially Chapter Master Tushan and his incredible prowess, his incredible feats on the battlefield. Surely he is one of the greatest chapter masters the Imperium has to offer. And if you put your eyes in the background of the video right now, you can see the bit of text that states what Chapter Master Tushan and his Salamanders did. They marched out and met the orc beasts on the battlefield. It states, the Xenos had forded the Styges River when the Angels of Death came. The Krieg 765th Line Corps, already mauled by weeks of combat, had been swept aside, leaving the northern fortifications vulnerable. I had just dispatched Hive militia to hold the breach when I saw my adjutant's slack-jawed gaze and looked at the blazing skies. The Emperor's angels descend, the boy exclaimed, his eyes wide with awe. I refrained from berating him for his outburst. I felt the same. Space Marine gunships burned through the atmosphere to slam down along the southern bank of the Styx. And from within came the Salamanders. They strode stoically towards the hordes, projecting great walls of liquid fire from their flamers and engulfing mobs of enemies. One of the Space Marines stood out from others, giant, even by the standards of his battle brothers. This warrior waded into the mists of the foe, and his wrath was magnificent to behold. Into the fray he thundered, hammer smiting orc after orc. He seemed to turn the battle alone, driving the aliens into the stages to drown in its raging torrent. Only later did I learn this warrior's name, Tushan, Chapter Master of the Salamanders. With him among us, perhaps there may be salvation, perhaps Armageddon yet may endure. This is the stuff I absolutely love to read in these lore books, to see these chapters that don't really get that much love from Games Workshop, to have these epic moments. I will probably say right now, the Salamanders are holding the most vital bit in Armageddon. Yes, you've got the Black Templars, the White Scars, the Ultramarines, the Blood Angels, etc. They're doing their bits in Armageddon, but the Salamanders, they've more or less deployed their entire chapter to Armageddon. They've gone fully in on this conflict to try and save this planet. And of course, all being led by their chapter master fighting against the Orc hordes. I wonder if this is going to be causing a ripple effect, and maybe they will learn the last time their Gene Father was seen was on the planet of Armageddon. I would love those breadcrumbs to lead somewhere. Hopefully this narrative just builds and builds and builds, and we get some absolutely epic stuff. If you want more lore videos dedicated to other chapters doing their bit on Armageddon, let me know down in the comment section, because I would love to explore it, show it off, and actually talk about what the Crimson Fists are doing, what the Blood Angels are doing, what the Marines Malevolent are also doing on Armageddon. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. We might have a little chin wag down there as we always do. See ya and bye-bye.